Hi there, my name is Mary Kay Gleet. I'm the Genealogy Manager at the St. Louis Public Library. I'd like to speak about how the St. Louis Public Library has moved away from the family tree model in our resources as part of an ongoing effort to make our libraries the most inclusive spaces they can be. One thing I love about genealogy is how much the field adapts and responds to research trends and scientific developments. DNA tests and newly released records can and do change the face of genealogical research. However, the way researchers record their finds has remained pretty fixed, and I think that's a missed opportunity. For a long time, genealogy has been synonymous with the family tree, a diagram that charts families' history literally through time. The standard tree diagram is a helpful and clear way of tracking these genetic relationships. However, those genetic relationships are becoming less and less important in the modern definition of family. Modern families come together in myriad ways, but genealogists only have one way to chart a family. It didn't seem right to me. As the genealogy manager at SLPL, inclusion is a major part of my vision. Our building is a beautiful Carnegie library designed by Cass Gilbert and built over a century ago. And while it's an incredible place to visit, research, or sit and read, it can be an intimidating place to visit too. We're also located in a diverse downtown area and serve many different communities in terms of age, race, gender, nativity, and experience. I wanted every researcher in our building to come in the door and find the tools they need and the resources they need to start their family story. That includes the databases we subscribe to, the books we collect, and the resources we provide. Rethinking our family tree chart was a key piece of this process. For many novice researchers, the family tree is the first step. What if that first step doesn't fit? After a lot of research, I settled on a family wheel. This option appealed most to me because of the ease with which you can divide each ring to reflect the family you're trying to chart. By darkening the lines on the wheel, or by adding more lines, researchers can create the diagram that works best for their project. You can see here how it would only require minor changes to include a step-parent, and can show a single-parent family just by folding the paper in half. The family tree model would require significant altering to include family members outside the nuclear family and would show omissions when those family members were missing. Much like ripples in a pond or tree rings, the family wheel gets bigger as you move outward, keeping generations organized and the maternal and paternal lines separate where applicable. The family wheel retains information held in the family tree while allowing for more customization. But why does this matter? Firstly, while the family tree model might be standard in the field of genealogy, there is no standard family. Researchers will and have run into problems as a result. Further, in our public library research setting, it is our job to remove those barriers to access. Sometimes what that looks like is changing your paperwork. A researcher should not have to create their own or request special copies from a librarian. The institution can and should work to meet the needs of their diverse community of researchers. Further, as we look toward the future of genealogy, children often first encounter the field during a school family tree project. Researchers have shown that if the family tree model doesn't fit their family, the field will seem frustrating, complicated, and not meant for them, throwing up those barriers once again. Moving away from the family tree model will help break those barriers down. Our public rollout of family wheel charts happened while St. Louis Public Library was offering curbside service only. Family wheels were included in genealogy take-and-make kits, and we were able to partner with other staff in the library to make a video about the kits and how to use them, which our customers responded to well, and our kits had to be replenished several times. Family wheels were also dispersed at branch locations where staff are energized to begin using them with their customers and appreciate the inclusivity. We also used family wheels during virtual programming, and attendees appreciated their flexibility and found them largely easy to use. Now that our library is back open to the public with limited capacity, we've replaced our paper family trees with family wheels and look forward to seeing more researchers and students make use of them in person once it's safe to do so. Thanks very much for your time, and please feel free to reach out with questions or thoughts. I very much look forward to hearing from you.